In 2018, I was able to make over $70,000 with YouTube alone. Now, the funny thing is, what if I told you that $70,000 was a mere fraction of what I was able to make using the power of YouTube by building a real business? If you want to learn how to create a business and leverage the power of YouTube, this video is probably going to be the most powerful video you've ever seen. Hey, what's up you guys? This is Nathan Lucas with Freedom Influencer. And if you've never heard of me, that's even better because you're probably wondering, who the heck is this guy? And how is he making so much money on YouTube? And what is the process? Please teach me. So first of all, if you're brand new here, welcome to this channel. I'm gonna step you guys through the power of creating an online business that could generate hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars for you. And I'm gonna go beyond what most people will talk about, okay? Because a lot of people, when they think of YouTube, there's a bunch of broad topics that most people talk about. They'll talk about your title, your tags, and all that kind of stuff. What I'm gonna teach you guys is how to build a real business with the power of YouTube. And there's gonna be some things that I'm gonna say here that maybe you haven't heard before, okay? Now, I threw up a screenshot showing you guys that with my YouTube ad revenue alone, in 2018, I made over $70,000. Now, that's something to actually pay attention to, right? I mean, $72,000 is a good chunk of change. But what if I told you that that was just a fraction of what I was able to make here on YouTube by building a business just by leveraging this platform, okay? So I wanna share some things with you guys in this video that I think is gonna blow your mind when it comes to the power of YouTube and how to monetize YouTube the correct way. Now, I wanna talk about what you see with most YouTubers, okay? Now, there's something that you have to understand about YouTube, and let's get into this. YouTube, what you have to understand about YouTube, first of all, is that it's global, okay? Which means people all around the world can see your content, which means if we're looking at this from a business perspective, you can grow a global business. It's very, very powerful, okay? Understand that it's global. The next thing that you need to understand is that the way that most people try to monetize YouTube. And what I mean by this is you see a lot of entertainment channels, like one of the most popular, right? PewDiePie. A lot of us know that. PewDiePie, right? And so the way that most people see YouTube and monetizing YouTube is through something called AdSense, okay? AdSense is the process of how ads are ran on YouTube. And you have to understand that YouTube is owned by Google, okay? And so they use a platform called AdSense. Now, I know some people, all you're focusing on building a channel is to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time, which then unlocks your ability to be able to have ads on YouTube. Now, here's what I wanna share with you guys. This is where we're really gonna start getting into this, the depth of this video. And I wanna open your guys' mind to really the potential of what's possible with YouTube. Now, I don't want you to think of your YouTube channel, even if you're building a brand, you know, I'm building a brand in entrepreneurship right here with this channel called Freedom Influencer, but I don't want you to think of your brand as just something that you're building without having a being business minded about it. If you really wanna make money with YouTube, you have to understand that this platform is a business model and you can make millions of dollars if you do it right, okay? Now, this is where most people will go wrong, is they will create videos just to get views. And I mean just to get views. And that is not a business model. What you wanna do is and I'm gonna share this formula with you guys, okay? And then I have something very powerful to share with you guys. What you wanna do is you wanna have views, okay, that are targeted views, and then plus a way to make money from those views and you want to monetize them. Now, this is the business aspect of creating a YouTube channel. You don't want to just focus on views, because if you wanted just views, then you would just upload cat videos or something ridiculous that you know is going to get a lot of views, right? So what you want to do is, first of all, think about something that you have an interest in, something that you're passionate about. And here's the problem with most YouTubers is they only focus on the AdSense, right? Or even brand deals or merch. And so what happens is, instead of focusing on a business aspect of YouTube, they create a YouTube channel, and they create even when they do become successful as YouTubers, I'm telling you, they get stuck in this bind where they're still not making a lot of money, okay? They're still not making money, and now they feel like they have to upload videos for their subscriber base, and they feel stuck. They're stuck in a rut. And now they're YouTube famous, and they're still not making that much money. And that's not what I want for you guys. I want you to build your YouTube like a business, and I'm gonna teach you guys how to do that. And you do it by leveraging views in a specific niche, right? With something to sell. With something to sell. Don't just rely on YouTube ad revenue. And I'll jump into my hack right now. I was gonna do it later, but I'll share it with you right now. So first of all, once you get to the point where you can allow ads to run, first of all, you guys saw that I was able to make $70K, right? So $70,000 just from YouTube alone, okay? Now this is the way that business owners think, okay? They want their money to then make money. So if you think that I take this money and I just blow it, you're crazy. What I do, because first of all, I'm a marketer, I'm an influencer, but I'm a business owner, right? And businesses make money, okay? And once you get your YouTube channel and your business to a point where you're actually, you're turning a profit, you're making money, business owners reinvest into their business. So this is what I do with a lot of my revenue that I get from ads, okay? So I had $70,000 in ad revenue, which is basically allowing ads to pre-roll on my YouTube videos or within my videos. And then I made $70,000, okay? Now, what I do is I reinvest. So I take this $70,000, and then guess what I do? I run my own ads. I run my own ads, you guys, which these ads are running to a product or service that I promote, where I can then make even more money. Now, why is this important? And you guys, you have to understand something. One of the most important things about even being a YouTube entrepreneur or any type of online entrepreneur is your mindset. You have to start thinking like an entrepreneur, because the reality is most people want to become successful. Most people want to become an influencer. They want to make a lot of money. But I want you to ask yourself this. And I want you to answer this honestly, you guys. Let's just say that last year, and at the time of filming this, it's the beginning of 2019. Let's just say that you made $70,000, okay? What would you do with that money? All right, now, I have to go back into my ad platform, see how much I spent. I do believe I spent $20,000 in the last few months of running ads. But you have to understand something else. I'm gonna share another big number with you, and then I'm gonna go deep into really what you should be doing on YouTube to get more views and to get quality traffic and views to make sales, okay? And what YouTube is really all about as far as a business aspect, okay? So what you have to understand from my aspect of what happened last year is, yes, this is great. $70,000, I invested a good amount of that. This is of course minus taxes, so that wasn't take home. But for me, I was able to make over $700,000 last year in my business. 2018 was my breakthrough year for my business, and it was mostly right here on YouTube, okay? And I set up a business model that I can profit from and be happy with, that I'm proud to make an impact in the lives of other people. And guess what? I was able to make a really good amount of money, okay? So I wanna talk to you guys about getting past AdSense, all right? Not focusing on that. Eventually, when you guys do start making money with AdSense, I think that should be just bonus money. Bonus money, and if you're even smarter, you'll take that money and reinvest it into advertisements. But here's what I want you guys to think about creating videos, okay? When you think about YouTube and making money, building a brand, and building a business on YouTube, I don't want you to think about this, all right? Most people think about videos. I don't want you to think about videos. And I know some of you are like, what? That's exactly all of what YouTube is comprised of, is videos. That's true, but that's not what you have to be thinking about when you want to make a business and start a business, build a business around video, okay? Yes, we do it all through video, but there's a secret to it that I want to share with you guys right now. You're not just creating videos, okay? The reason that we create videos is to make connections, okay? Is to make connections. Making connections is your money maker, okay? Now, when I first started with entrepreneurship when I was a teenager, okay, I started the way that, and got my initial itch for entrepreneurship the way that most people do, all right? And can you guess what it is? I had a friend or a family member or someone who I knew contacted me, and it was through network marketing, right? They had a network marketing opportunity. Oh, my eyes lit up real big and I thought I was gonna be rich, okay? And so even though that didn't work out, obviously, what I'm telling you is that the whole business model, even with network marketing, is about connections, right? And so if I could have done it again, because some people are, that's a huge debatable topic, whether or not network marketing is a legitimate business model or not. I think that it is a fantastic business model. However, I think it's a terrible way to grow a business by making connections, your current connections, through your friends, through your family. It's retarded. That's not how you build a business, right? Building a business requires what in the old days, right? And still, if you have a brick and mortar business today, location, location, location. So I want you to think about YouTube as having the best location in the world to grow your business. Having the best location in the world to grow your business. Because you can upload videos that can get hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views from people who want what you have to offer. And you can make connections all around the world, all right? And that's what YouTube is all about, is making connections. And I can't tell you guys how rewarding it is to know that I've made so many connections. Now, for most cases, unless I've seen you at a mastermind or an event, I don't know a lot of people personally. I don't know them. But because I shoot these videos and I do it with intent to provide value, to make connections, right? A lot of people have been impacted by the content that I've put out. And that's what I want you guys to think about when it comes to creating videos, is don't just think about creating videos, think about creating connections, all right? And then once we establish connections, now it's time to monetize those connections and feel good about it. Because selling should feel good if you have something valuable to sell. It's a transaction, right? So let's talk about now making money through YouTube after we create connections, or we can even call them fans. So I think it's Keller or something like that. If I remember, I'll link it up and display it right here. But we're talking about building a fan base, okay? And here's how you can really understand how you can make a fortune on YouTube, okay? And that is, first of all, you create connections by doing what, all right? You provide value. You provide valuable content. And you just have to be yourself. Like right now, I'm talking to a camera. There's nobody else in my office right now. I'm at home. It's just me. It's just you. We're just hanging out. But I'm building connections because I'm sharing information that I know is gonna help people, right? It's gonna help people. And that is the whole idea of this. So how do you take that? How do you take creating content and making money out of it? And I wanna give you guys a perspective here. Now, some of you may have heard this, but maybe some of you haven't. But I want you to think about this. If you just had 1,000 true fans, that's it. So a lot of people think, well, I need to have 500,000 subscribers. I need to have 1 million subscribers to be successful on YouTube. That's not true. And the reality is you don't need any. You don't need any. You can create one video that gets a lot of views, that establishes that connection with 1,000 people through that one video, and sell something from that one video. And this is where the magic comes in. So I want you to think about 1,000, right? And if you had 1,000 people who saw a video of yours, right? And you had a product that cost $100. And even just with one video of this happens, you guys, you're making $100,000 for that year. And that's just one, that's the potential of one video. I want you to think how powerful that is. And this is the reason why my income shot through the roof in 2018. First of all, is because I didn't stop. A lot of people come on YouTube and they're looking for a lucky break. If you look at YouTube and approach it as a business, understanding that if you show up and you keep coming back and you keep providing valuable information to the marketplace again and again and again, your audience will build and you will start to get subscribers. And subscribers are amazing because it'll give your videos a little boost when you put them out, okay? Just like this video, right? I have a subscriber base now of hundreds of thousands of people. The second I put out a video, I get views on it, right? That's important to understand in the long term, because when you get that initial boost, if people engage with it, if they like the video, then YouTube is going to then share that with even a bigger audience. You're gonna get more new connections to your videos, okay? It's very important to understand that. And this is how you can reach $100,000 very quickly with YouTube, okay? So now let's just say that you had 1,000 true fans who will buy anything that you're gonna sell, anything. And this can be your own products, it can be an affiliate marketing product. As long as you have something to sell that's congruent with the video that you're putting out, you're good, okay? So now let's just say 1,000, and now you have a product that you're selling for $1,000. So this is a high ticket product. Now guess what you've just done, my friend? You've just become a millionaire, okay? And I know just looking at the numbers like this, it seems really simple. And in the math of this, it really is truly simple, you guys. If you have a product that you're selling for $1,000, or even as an affiliate, right? I'm an affiliate marketer, that's what I do right now. And if you sell it 1,000 times, you're a millionaire, okay? Now I want you to think about the power of YouTube and what we already talked about, building connections. And here's the problem with a lot of the way that YouTube goes, and that a lot of ways that people think about YouTube, and they think that they have to do this. They think that they have to get the best camera, that they have to have, all this fancy editing and all this cool stuff. And they think that they have to appear to have higher quality than what's necessary. And I'm here to tell you right now, you guys, that I figured this out, what I'm telling you right now, just not that long ago, all right? I've only been on YouTube for what, about 3 years? Really going at it for last year was my first year I really focused on YouTube. Do you know what I did? When I first started on YouTube, I have several videos where I tried to be fancy. I tried to do all the editing and I tried to do all the cool stuff. But let me tell you something. Now what I've done, and even last year where I had my highest year ever, over $700,000, I project well over 1 million, maybe 2 million this year, is I stopped with all the fancy stuff. You don't need to do the fancy stuff. If you understand what I just taught you, if you understand that it's about connecting with people, people watch YouTube videos, people are hungry for information, people are the ones who are gonna pull out their wallet and invest and purchase something that you create or that you promote as an affiliate, right? So when you understand that, it doesn't matter about being fancy. It doesn't matter about your camera. It doesn't matter about all this stuff that most people think you have to have. This is why, even though my subscriber base is at a couple 100,000, that I'm making more money than people with over 1 million subscribers, is because I've figured out what YouTube is all about. It's all about connection. It's all about bringing value to the table, okay? And making a business out of it, making a business model out of it. And once I figured that out, you guys, I stopped all the fancy stuff. Now, I don't know if I have it on this video. I may put it in here or not. And definitely at the end, you'll see an intro, right? Well, I created that intro a year and a half ago. So I've been using that for a long time. So I created it once and then I use it all the time, over and over and over. So it's not like I'm editing like crazy every single video, okay? And then on the back end, I have an end slate that I created a very long time ago as well. And I use that for every single video. So if you guys think that you have to do all this technical stuff about YouTube, you don't, all right? What you need to do is learn some basic SEO. You need to pick a niche that you wanna provide value in and provide valuable content to that niche. Make connections with people by doing that, by simply being yourself, simply being yourself. You guys, a lot of people don't wanna be vulnerable. And I wanna tell you something. When I finally decided to start being myself, it was scary. And the reason that it's scary for so many of us is because we are scared of rejection. But what does it matter? What does it matter? How many people are just like you, who would love to connect with you, who would love to hear you be authentic? And so sometimes there's been videos where I was questionable about actually publishing it to YouTube because it was me, I was authentic. And I published it to YouTube and the response was amazing because people saw my authenticity and they're gonna see it right with you guys too. The faster that you can learn to be yourself on camera, the faster you're gonna connect with more like-minded people just like you who connect with your message, and guess what? Who maybe at one point are gonna be willing to buy whatever it is that you have to offer. So I encourage you guys this year to go hard with YouTube. If you haven't started a YouTube channel, I encourage you guys to get started. If you've started a channel and you're struggling, I want you to focus on what I told you in this video. Focus on helping, focus on value. And I promise you, if you don't stop, your audience will grow and your income will grow as well. Now, if you guys do want to learn how to start a business, have a business model, I'm gonna leave a link in the description of this video, okay? If you click that link, I'm gonna share with you guys how to get started with your own business today, okay? And so if that's not for you and you just wanted to know more about YouTube, I really hope that you got value out of this video. If you did, please let me know by hitting that thumbs up, and I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments below. 2019 is gonna be an amazing year for so many people. I hope that you're one of them taking action and moving towards your goals and your dreams. This is Nathan with Freedom Influencer. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye for now.